Hi guys, in this class we will discuss about while loop in the Python. You know that in the previous class we have discussed about for loop in the Python with syntax and many programming example. Now in this class we have to discuss about while loop in the Python, its syntax and programming examples I will share with you to clear your concept about while loop. While loop. While loop is a loop which is repeat a statement or set of statement as long as condition is true. When condition is true, then provided statement or a group of statement will be repeat. We can also generate different sequence of number as we can generate number using for loop. Most of the time we use while loop in that situation in which we don't know about total number of iteration. So difference between while loop and for loop is that we use for loop in which we know about total number of iteration, but in while loop we don't know about total number of iteration. But we can solve most of the problem using while loop as we solve in for loop. So different components of while loop. One of them is condition. You have to provide a condition if you want to work with while loop. Another is increment or decrement. So this operator we have used. So in the Python, this type of increment or decrement does not support this Python, but we have to use a addition assignment operator symbol for increment or decrement. Here you have to change with the minus or subtraction symbol if you want to make decrement operator. So loop body in which we write a statement or a set of statement. These are the different components of while loop. Syntax of while loop. While this is a result keyword while, and then you have to make any condition, and then body of the loop in which you provide a different statement or set of statement, and then increment or decrement. Different example. Example 1, for example, I is a variable which contain one value, and then this is a while keyword. This is a condition. I should be less than 11. Less than 11 means last value of I will be 10, because when its value reach to 11, then it means that it is equal to 11. But we have to run this loop up to when I value is less than 11, then it will become 10, not 11. Another is print I. When I print I, it will generate number from 1 to 10. It increase one value to I. For example, at initially I value is 1, then it will check condition whether I is less than 11 or not. You know that I value is 1 initially and 1 is less than 11. Then it will enter inside the while loop and print I. I means 1 because initially I value is 1. And then it will increase one value with I. It will become 2. Again it will check whether 2 is less than 11 or not. Now it is less than, then condition is true. Then it will enter inside the while loop body. Then it will display next number 2. After printing 2, it will increase one value with 2. It will become 3. Again it will check whether 3 is less than 11 or not. So it is less than. It is true, and it enter in the body of the loop and print next number, that is 3. And then same it will up to, for example, when print 10, and then it will increase one value with 10, it will become 11. Then again it check whether 11 is less than 11. Now condition become false and it will not enter inside the while loop body. So it will generate number from 1 to 10. So above example will generate number from 1 to 10. This is example number 2. For example, I value is 9. Now this condition is that I value should be greater than 1 up to 9. It will start from 9 and end at 2, because when I value become 1, it means that it is not greater than 1. 1 is not greater than 1, but it is a false condition. Then it will stop at 2. Now print I, and it will decrease every time, every iteration time, one value from I variable. At initially I value is 9, and when I value is 9, it will check whether I value is 9, 9 is greater than 1 or not. So it is true because 9 is greater than 1. Condition is true and it enter inside the loop body, then it will print 9, and then it will decrease one value from I. Now it become 8. Again check whether it is greater than 1 or not. This is a greater than, condition is true and it print 8. Now it will decrease one value from 8, it will become 7, then up to 2 it will display. When it print 2, it will decrease one value, it become 1. Again it check 1 is greater than 1. Now condition is false, and now it will not print any number more, and it will not enter inside the loop body. So these are the different example. It will generate number from 9 to 2. I open Visual Studio Code and provide different example to clear your concept that how you can use while loop in the Python. In Visual Studio Code, create a new file and save this file with the name while loop examples.py. First of all, this is a while, and here you have to make a condition. For example, I should be less than 11 or less than, for example, 5. Now I initialize I, for example, start from 0. Initial value of I is 0, and it should display number up to 4 because I maximum number should be less than 5. Now I want to print I number, and every time it will increase one value with I variable. Addition assignment operator and 1. If you want to increase 2 value, you have to mention every time 2 value. Now when I run this file, while you can see that from 0 to 4, when I mention here 2, it will add 2. So we can also use for loop for I in range same from 0 to 4, and here will be a 2. This is a initialization condition, and this is a step. When I print, it will display same number as I used in while loop. You can see that 0 up 0 to 4, and here I have to mention a 5. Last number is 5. You can see that 0 to 4, same result is coming from both loop. So we can display same result using both loop. So another is that we can, for example, another variable is var n is equal to 10, and while n should be greater than 0, so last number will be 1. Every number should be decreased. Now I will use a decrement operator, like one number should be decreased from a current number. You can see that here is issue. Sorry, I have display n, not I. You can see that up to 10 it will decrease one number every time up to 1. So you can see that number should be greater than 0. If you put here equal to, then up to 0 it will display. Now another is that there is a infinite loop that will never stop. For example, 5. When it is true, then print this word Python. When execute, you can see that it is continue, it is displaying number. You cannot, for example, if I mention here print I, sorry, I have to print I. You will say that it is continue, number or continue. I can make a variable that is a 0, and when I am plus equal 1, and then print m, sorry, stop. You can see that number or continue, it will not stop. This is a infinite loop. Actually this is a error, what sign term it is used. If you want to stop this one, you have to control plus C. Control plus C is used to, sorry, control plus C used to stop the infinite loop. So this is all about a while loop. Now I show you. You can repeat a statement or a set of statements many times as we want. For example, n x is equal to 0. I want to repeat a statement 5 times. X should be less than 5. So last number will be 4. And print Python programming. So this sentence will repeat 5 times and then x 1 time. Sorry, I have to make comment because it will make issue. You can see that 5 times this word will display 5 times. So this is a while loop. You can use while loop to repeat any statement or a set of statement, or you can also generate different number on the basis of your condition.